All right, I found out what went wrong there. I was looking at the little letters. The little letters are second time around letters. You know, so here's the S4L goes E, C, G, and D. We don't look at the little letters there. Okay, so that's 3/4 of the way around. E, C, G, and D. That's just the blue right here. So that, you know, and then S2L is just two of the shapes, C and G. S3L is the complement of that, E, A, and D. But the S5L is all five of them. It's not shown there, but S5L is all five of them. So that's shown here in the green. It's all five cage shapes. So it's a good pattern to learn. It's a good pattern to learn. Let's see what else we got today. So I don't even know what. Okay, this is the new chart. So I guess we have to talk about it. Let's talk about up here. We've got a little diagram up here having to do with my computer is being mad at me. um, Having to do with it might be that new volunteer job that I'm interested in, helping fix computers. So I think some weird things are going to be happening, but hopefully some good things too. So if we had a fretboard that was this long, we would have these C string shapes, 3, 4, 5, on each string. So 6 this way, 6 this way. Now, when I look at my guitar here, or your guitar, or a small area of the guitar, say we've got our fret nut right here, okay, so say we're just looking at our guitar here. All right, this is the guitar that we're using for the class, okay? It's going to be from here, I don't know, to this C over here, and this is going to be the fret nut right here. So that's our guitar zone right there. I'm going to put the capo where that fret nut is, okay, on that. And so that's an E now. We're not going to be looking at this. So let's mask this out so we don't get mixed up with it, okay? So this is our guitar here. So we've got the key of C, I guess, and E is going to be the third of C there. Well, look at this C up here. This is octave. Okay, so here's the C string shape on the bottom, 3, 4, 5. Right there, 3, 4, 5. And then an octave up, we're going to be looking at 3, 4, 5 up here. You know me? It's like Frere Jacques. I don't know what the words are to that, but it sounds like the music. They have it, you repeat it, you know. Do re mi vu or something. So this is our octave. Now, according to our diagram that we have. All right, so I've brought the diagram into the picture here, right here. Okay, so we've got the diagram right here. All right, so we got a C shape right here, and that would be like, it could be like this C shape here. But we've got octave here, so we should get to this one. So we've got this C shape, string 1. Then string 2, we have another C shape right there. Okay, but there could be a problem because, but let's just play along. Let's just play along. Now string 3, you have another string shape right here. All right, there's a C on string 3 there. So how do we end up with this string shape down here? We didn't get this far. We didn't get this far. But we end up with a C string shape there, okay? And that is from, these are in fourths and fifths. So this is a fourth away, a fourth away, you know, it goes up a fifth and over a fourth. Up a fifth, so it's fifth of C is G over the fourth of G is C. Fifth of C is G, the fourth of C is G. Fourth of G is C. But in between we have an extra shape there. So we didn't really make it across our fretboard. So this really wasn't an octave, was it? It wasn't, because we have to add the other cage shapes. Let's look at this diagram here. Here was here's C to C. Okay, and here's the diagonal, C diagonal. I guess I could draw a line. I need a good, nice color for that. There it is, the engineer drawing his line again. I've detected a pattern. The detective has detected a pattern. There's a pattern. These C's are linked. Actually, they're the same string shape each time. Sounds like an investigation, right? So, in any case, but look what really happened. Look what really happened. We had a C string shape right down here. We didn't have to use the doubled one here. This string shape was also doubled, but why didn't we see that? Because we had to add the caged other shapes. So this one's in fourths. The fourth of C is the fifth of C is G. It's in fifth. Fifth of G is D. Fifth of D is A. Fifth of E is fifth of A is E, and the augmented fifth of E is C. So let's follow that from here. The fifth of C is G. The fifth of G is D. The fifth of C. We're skipping every other one. A, then we go A to E, then we go the augmented to the E. So that's why we only got like halfway through this thing. We got to the C that was one up right there. We got this far on that one before we mixed up this one with this one. So in cage, what we have, if you want to see the whole story, I decided just to add all the string shapes, and there they are. Isn't that wonderful? They're all right there. So you can see this. We've got C, G, D, A, E, and C, C, G, D. Well, let's zoom in on them. You can pretty much see it's pretty spacey. It looks like some sort of nebula. There's the nebular C, the G nebular, the D nebular, the A nebular, the E nebular, and that must be, I guess, a galactic reflection. But anyway, so it's another C there. The important thing, what makes these easy, is there's two phases to play in the right string shape. One is what string shape you're going to play. The other is shape fitting. So I drew these in a loose fashion so that they would loosely be underneath exactly what they are. The C is under this one, the G is under this one, but look where it warps over here. I still put the E right below the C there. I still put the E right over this A, because half the battle's knowing which string shape to play. Okay, when we play a C shape, we go C. All right, then fifth of C is G, which is 6, 7 root. C is 3, 4, 5. G is 6, 7 root. A is 5, 6. D is 2, 3, 4. A is 5, 6. Remember, it counts up. You can count 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now shape fitting, warp up for the 7 root 2, and then 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the shape fitting part is like, it's like riding a bicycle, Once you do it, it's easy. So I went ahead and listed them right there. Going into the A shape, we have 5, 6, 7 root 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then we 6, 7 root 2, 3, 4 warps over like that. And that certainly is in the D shape. Notice how characteristic this D shape is here. And that's also your D string shape right there.